Hey guys, MCU Collector here with a new figure review video, and this is the Marvel 80th Anniversary variant line. This is the Uncanny X-Force Deathlok. So this is starting to hit GameStops. Entertainment Earth has shipped out orders. That's where I got mine. So I did receive it, and here we go with it. So Uncanny X-Force logo there, Deathlok there. We get a nice X-Men logo in that blue color that we see his name tag down there. Side artwork looking really awesome. Would be nice if the head sculpt matched that, but we get the same head sculpt that was in the previous Deathlok. Actually, everything about this figure is the same except the paint color of Deathlok himself, and then the ammo. I'd have to go back and double check the weapons, but probably pretty similar. But this thing looks awesome. The face paint, everything about it is really cool. Side artwork looks awesome. Here's a look at the back of the package, and again, I really appreciate it when we actually see the figure on the back of the package as opposed to comic artwork. I just think it really helps stand out more because it's of the figure, so we get to see the figure. I don't know, that's just my preference. It looks really cool. Let's take a look at his bio. Deathlok. The X-Force joins forces with a rogue Deathlok unit to face an army of Deathlok cyborgs. Pretty interesting, but yeah, there is the figure. Let's get him opened up so we can review him and compare him to the previous release. Okay, and here is the Deathlok figure out of the package, and I must say, he is pretty awesome. It is the same as the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Wave Deathlok, just different paint, so it is a straight repaint. Same accessories and everything, but it's a really cool addition. Now, this line is the variant line, so of course, naturally, it's going to be the same figures with some changes, a different variation. So, of course, it's normal. So, if you guys are going to pick it up, you're going to want it for your X-Force look and everything. And I'm more than happy to get it. When we get significant differences like this, I'm more than happy to get it, even if they're straight repaints. But again, all these figures at this point are essentially repaint, so it doesn't bother me at all. It's a really cool figure, so let's get up close and take a look at him. Okay, so here's Deathlok up close. Now, I say it's exactly a repaint. There's a slight retool to this, and this is absolutely no big deal. But here with the X logo, here with the American flag, it was actually indented so you could see that it's outlined into the mold of the plastic for the American flag, so they had to re-smooth that out. So in those cases, it's kind of like a retool, probably really not, but that is the minor difference. Everything else is strictly just paint color and everything. So there he is. One thing that's the big highlight for me for this figure is the head sculpt. The paint apps on that thing came out great. Look at that. It's awesome. Now, the first one was pretty good. You know, we got some green in there and everything, but I think this new one looks so much better. I mean, you guys let me know down in the comments what you guys think, but I think Hasbro really improved on something that was already pretty good. Looking at the rest of the figure, so this gray reminds me a lot of the X-Force Wolverine gray. Slight blue hue to it. It's a little bit darker than like the X-Force Deadpool, and I'll show those off kind of towards the end of the video. But it all looks really good. The brown on here. So I looked up images online, and it's kind of all over the place. So in some images, you know, it's brown, some it's black, and I know I've heard people, you know, when it was first announced and shown off, they were like, "Why isn't it black?" That's just kind of the way it is. So I think it looks good. It goes. We have this back piece again. This is removable because, you know, they included this thing with like the AIM 2-pack. So yeah, it looks really good. Let's look at his articulation. Okay, so Deathlok's articulation is pretty good. We've seen this used 2 other times. It was the first Deathlok release, and then the Skullbuster used the same figure. But he can look all the way down. He can look all the way up, so there's good motion there for his head. It can go side to side. Not really any pivot going on in the neck. His arms can go out that far, so that's not a huge amount of motion for Deathlok in his arm, but that works out pretty well. You can get a full rotation up there, upper bicep swivel. You get a double jointed elbow, if I can work it. There it is. So it's only going to give you 90 degrees because his bicep is kind of large. The wrist swivel and hinge, so this one is the standard hinge. His right arm is the roll of the dice type motion on the hinge. So it can go down, can go up. So there's the difference there. He has an ab crunch. He can crunch down that much forward. He can crunch back a little bit, but this back piece kind of hinders that. Actually, you know, it actually goes about the same amount. I thought that got in the way of this little piece right here, but it turns out it did not. The same amount of motion. There is a waist to swivel in there. His legs go that far apart. There is an upper thigh cut there. You can't kick forward that much. You can go back quite a bit, actually. There is a double jointed knee, which works out really well with that knee pad. I like the way that looks. There is a boot swivel there. Foot hinges all the way down. Hinges up quite a bit, and there is a nice ankle pivot in there. So really good articulation for Deathlok. Okay, so looking at the accessories, for the most part the accessories are the same. So this gun, this weapon, and then the ammo are the same. The difference is the ammo, the paint color. So in the previous Sasquatch wave, the ammo was the bronze gold color for the ammo, but here now we get a translucent yellow. Not bad. And then these weapons are done in a black plastic or kind of a dark gray. We get a little bit of red there for the sight. And then the differences in color. So we have kind of a lighter gray, more of a slate actually on the original. These are more of a black. And then this one is actually new to this one. So this is the same gun that I believe we've seen with the Nuke figure. It was painted silver, blue, and red. So this one was not included in the original release. So this one is brand new for this figure. Okay, here's another look at the two Deathlok figures side by side. You can see that they are the same. I really like the way this new one looks, but this one is still a fantastic figure. Okay, here is the Xforce Deathlok next to the Xforce Deadpool and the Xforce Wolverine. Okay, adding in some more Xforce members here. We have the X-23 and Domino. Okay, and there's my review of Deathlok. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys going to be picking this up, or are you passing on him? Again, he is hitting GameStop. Entertainment Earth has it in stock as well. Link in the video description below. If you guys liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.